So I'm the site maintenance advisor. I cover the San Francisco Bay Area. Basically, I'm a full-time consultant who is a full-time consultant for BP. Once the site is up, I maintain every aspect of its operation except the operational part. So anything that's a capital expense, including plumbing, fuel dispensers, parking lots, the Vita route, which makes the tanks run. And there are a couple little carve outs beyond that, the fountain machines that get your soda, the registers that allow you transactions, the car washes, all of that is on me to maintain. Before we do any penetration deeper than 3 inches, which is a surprising amount of things, including landscaping, we GPR all sites. So anytime we need to do plumbing, bollards, new conduit of any kind, anything that's going to go under the surface has to be GPR'd. And just to make sure we're covered, we GPR the whole site. You guys are really, really easy to work with. I send off an email to our dedicated email address. 90% of the time, it's Linda who responds. And when I let her know, hey, this is kind of an urgent thing, she's like, okay, let me see what I can move around. And just that kind of service is really appreciative because I don't want to bump people who've planned their job ahead, but sometimes, we have a site that no longer has any capability of water because their sewer disintegrated and we have to get that GPR done before we do anything. You always do a really good job with the layout. So it's drawings, it's photos, it's markings, it's extra. We just had a site where we had you guys GPR for a very small corner that we were retrenching the swale on the very, very edge of the lot. Well, then our site was hit and we had to put in bollards. And I was able to know because I had already had you guys do the whole site, the conduit that we needed to avoid was directly where the bollards needed to go. So I already had that information because your team did a really thorough job, even though it was on the opposite side of the lot from what I was looking at. They chose to do it well and thoroughly, and we had zero conflicts. Right now, fingers crossed, we've had 0 ground strikes on the BP West Coast team. Because your team does such a thorough job, I don't need to be there. I don't have to stand there because I can use the information I'm given in the report to find out what I need about where things are. So I don't have to stand there with them. So the quality of the report is always really good because I've never had something that I thought, wow, you guys really found that in. The responsiveness of the team, I don't think it's ever taken me longer than about an hour to get a response from somebody to get something set up. And then when I get the report, it never takes more than a day or two to get the full detailed report with the photos. And there's no point where I've thought, wow, I wish this was done better.